Hello, I'm back. S.J. McCarthy doing another Storytime Tarot with past lives. The exploration into history through previous lives is proving to be a fascinating construct, and I am absolutely loving it. Last night, well, start off, today's the 18th of January 2024, and last night I was told at 10 o'clock at night to go ahead and lay out a baseline. Yeah, yeah. Well, I really wanted to be in bed before midnight, but that didn't happen. No, did not happen at all. But we do as we're told. So I laid out the baseline last night. I also illuminated the cards, and here we go. I just finished recording a 45-minute video. Beautiful, lovely, no sound. So here we go again. Now, of course, I do now understand the gentleman's side of this, but I've yet to dig into the woman's perspective. Now, these are a pair of lives that occur in sub-Saharan Africa. And what I'm being told is super important is 1839. And the word that came with that was Belgium. Okay, so I understand that there was such a thing referred to as the Belgian Congo. I knew that well before I entered into this reading, but that's really as far as I get into understanding the colonization of Africa, especially if I'm working with non English or non British nationalities. Really not something I've delved into. So, there are two lives here. I was not given any heads up at all. I was just told to lay out cards and I would figure it out as I go. There are two people here. There is the gentleman who I'm going to read for, and then there is a lady who eventually becomes his paramour, somebody he's interested in. So that's as far as I got understanding last night. Actually, 1839 came today, and Belgium and Africa, that came today. I'm going to redo the man's reading as if it's an open or raw reading. I will have better insights now because I have realized the sound wasn't on. So I do remember some of that. Yeah. So let's see if I can get this done in less than 45 minutes. I will then make a separate video for the lady. Here we go. So the important time frame is a gentleman's life in Africa. So here we go. Six of Cups, obviously a past connection. I do know now this is not one of my lives. This is a shared memory. This is where the construct of a universal consciousness with shared access to all memories comes in. And that's something I am thoroughly enjoying. This is, I think, the third life that I've investigated that has nothing to do with my personal line of lives. And that's what actually makes it super intriguing because I have a funky feeling on many of them, but not all. So we're starting out here with Six of Cups, but this is a goddess, a Greek goddess called Memnos. And she is the goddess of and the essence of memory, but not just memory, oracle work. Now, if that's not a message to me, and honestly, she was the first card laid down in this entire reading. And when I looked her up later, I laughed my arse off. Like, of course it is. Of course it is about the past and memory and oracle work. Yeah. Okay, so I think that might have been a screeching, you really needed to know this. Hustle up. So there we have him. I do know from the other recording that didn't work that he is 12 years old at the beginning of this reading. He's very young. What I do know is there's not a lot of finances at this point in his life. In fact, this is very much a glass half empty and getting emptier all the time. It's Africa, water evaporates. So he's also a young man who has been left in a state of emotional withdrawal. I've been told his mum, at this point in the reading, is not here. It's most likely that she has died.